We're live, we're live, we're live, we're live. Share screen.
I still have so much more to do. So much pain, so much suffering. And now, mine. It's been 3 days since the meteors hit. They thought I was dead. I still have so much
GM, everyone. I hope that you are
so much
having a
pain,
great day today.
so
And
much suffering.
yes, we're just waiting for
And
our
now it's
guest,
all mine.
Draconian Era. Welcome to Draconian Era. And GM, how are you doing today?
Can't complain.
It's been
One day
3
at a time.
days since the meteors hit.
Thank you for coming early. We're just gonna wait for the
They thought I
others.
was dead.
We will have
I still
Bananaclip
have so much more to do.
Studios and Rift Studios as well.
So pain,
And I'm playing
so much
the
suffering.
call this.
And
This
now
is
it's
the
all mine.
trailer that Rift Studios did their first trailer. So, yep, we're just gonna watch that, and then let's wait for the other
It's been 3 days
participants
since the
or the
meteors hit.
other guests for today. And yeah, we are going to
They
play
thought I
your
was
game,
dead.
right?
I still have so much more
Sounds
to
good.
do.
Yeah, this
Would
So
love-
much pain, so much suffering.
yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
And now
I'm
it's
trying to
all
understand
mine.
the I'm changing the speakers to the laptop.
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
It's been 3 days
You
since
can
the
you
meteors
can't hear the
hit.
the sound of the video,
They thought I
right?
was dead.
Yeah,
I still have so much
Oh,
more
okay.
to do.
It's muted.
So much pain,
So
so much suffering.
I
And now it's
I
all
had some
mine.
music that before. Last week we had the live
3 days since the meteors hit.
what they call it. They commented or
They thought I was
they had
dead.
to give
I still have
feedback
so
to the
much more to
trailer
do.
that they released. So it's like
So much
live
pain,
critic.
so much suffering.
nice.
And now it's all mine. It's been 3 days since the meteors hit.
What is this? It's
They
it's
thought I was
early in the
dead.
morning from where
I
you
still
at,
have
right?
so much more to do.
That is correct. 8 a.m.
So much pain,
Rise and
so much
shine.
suffering. And now it's all mine.
So yeah, I think the banana clip studios are uh, ready to. Oh. All right, they're coming.
Not morning people.
We have 8 million viewers. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. And actually, please retweet or share the live, tag your friends, and yeah, let's have your people in here. Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Doc.
What's up?
Hey, hey.
Good
You
morning.
guys should. Good morning.
Oh, maybe you're on mute.
Yeah, I muted my cat screaming. My the team should be rolling in just a second.
So let's just wait for the other guests. And for the meantime, what shall we do?
Oh, good
Hey, Doc.
question.
Oh my God. This is my. I turned on. I
I
turned
like
on
the I like the background.
the volume. Oh my God.
Am I loud?
No, I can hear you now. I
All
turned
right.
down the volume earlier and then I can hear you. I thought you were on mute.
Uh
Hey, we have a Rift on the room now. So is that Jakub?
That's both of us together. Hey guys.
Hey, now we have the Banana Clip Studios, we have the Rift Studios, and we have the Draconian Era. Welcome everyone to Game On Rift Studios live show. So we are here today for the collaboration of Draconian Era, Rift Studios, and Banana Clip Studios. So how are you guys doing? It's like my fourth time to ask.
And like I said,
All
one day at a
good,
time.
Arnie. Busy.
Well, give me a second here. I'm checking the comments on the live. So yeah, Jakub, is it early in the morning from where you at, or
No, they're not bad. So it's like 1 o'clock. We're in London, so not that bad. I think it's early in the morning for the East Coast, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, for the EST ones?
Yeah. Where are you guys based? Draconian and Banana Studios.
New York based.
we're and we're out of uh, East Coast. I'm out of Florida. The guys when they show up, they can tell you where they're out of. They're hanging out in Nicaragua right now, but they're United States based.
Okay, nice, man, nice. Nice to meet you. I don't think we met before.
Yeah, nice to
Yeah,
meet you.
and since we have 24 million viewers, I think we should start to introduce the projects that you guys represent. So let's start with Draconian Era. Please, give us like uh, an overview of what Draconian Era is and introduce yourself as well. Like, who's behind the Draconian Era account?
Um, Once again, good morning, guys. Good evening and good afternoon. Um, my name is MJ. I'm founder owner of Etherfall Interactive, and one of the major best products is Draconian Era under the Etherfall Interactive. And Draconian Era is a gamified project. Basically, we are building RPG game, and at the moment, the RPG is only single player. But the initial goal is to make an RPG with play to earn, and hopefully be able to integrate the entire mobile community into it as well. That's all it revolves around entirely, and it comes with a lot of perks, a lot of crypto, a lot of giveaways, a lot of NFTs, a lot of crypto signals in the house, and a lot of atoms. So yeah, trying to make it a fun place for gaming and in onboarding gamers to our partner projects and playing world seasons with on different games.
Thank you so much for that, Draconian Era. And now let's go to Banana Clip Studios. Welcome. And how are you doing today? Please introduce the Banana Clip or give us an overview of what's Banana Clip Studio is and the person behind the account. Oh,
Faces. We're hopping on camera here.
Oh no, Jakub, you have to turn on your cam. So
Let's
yeah.
go. We see.
What up?
We
What
see.
up?
What's going
Ooh.
on, guys?
Good,
What's up,
good,
man?
man.
Thank you guys for having us on. Um, my name is Max. This is Ben right here. Um, we are. I am a product designer at Bananaclip. Ben is a product manager, and yeah, I don't know. You might have read about us a little bit, but we are kind of aiming for the massive and still growing browser game industry from the likes of you guys might remember. I'm sure some of you do, but Miniclip, addicting games, crazy games. Uh, so pretty much the platform that hosted iconic browser games with tens, hundreds of millions of players. Things like Agario, Bloons Tower Defense, um, Motherload is another big name, Commando, Raft Wars, 8 Ball Pool. Um, there's hundreds of them, but yeah, the big idea is these iconic games that have currently the numbers are pretty outstanding. It's more than half a billion players, current players, and that number is still growing for these iconic browser games. Uh, we are taking them and we are adding a global economy to all of them, and incorporating ways for people to buy and sell in-game cash, do 1v1 betting, player versus all betting, casino games, staking, uh, marketplace purchases, in-game purchases, stuff like that. Yeah, and the whole idea is that we're keeping it super simple, just like the browser games themselves, which the magic comes from them being so simple. So yeah, that's us. That's Banana Clip. If you got any questions, would love to answer them. And again, thanks for having us on.
No, thank you so much for for the chance to know about the Banana Club. It's awesome, and you guys are like at the same age. It's awesome to see that the builders on Web3 are getting younger and younger, and I'm excited to know more about what you guys have been building. So for Rip Studios, please also. Last week we had Jakub. Is that Jakub? You introduced Rip Studios last week, right?
Yeah,
So let's go ahead and ask Z Dog to do the introduction.
sure, sure, sure. Thanks everyone for being here today. I think a couple of you have probably heard um, our story before, but essentially, we're a creative studio building out a universal brand of GameFi characters. Um, each character backed by a unique story. We built a whole story behind the characters in the Rift universe, a relatable story that people can essentially relate to. And something that really differentiates us is our emphasis on creativity and artistry. So what we found is, my founder and I come from creative backgrounds, and we found that a number of artists in our network all want to break into the gaming space because it's becoming more known that gaming is one of the best platforms to authentically weave your work into games, form connections with players, etc. But nobody knew how to do that. So essentially, what we do is we send over our characters to artists. They paint over them physically or digitally. We have a in-house team of artists on the Rift. They then go ahead and digitize that work. So essentially, a couple of things happening here, right? Building an interoperable universal GameFi brand in partnership with creators that want to break into the gaming space that don't typically know how to do that. Um, we don't focus on building in-house games, so we focus on building the brand, integrating those characters into as many games as possible. But nonetheless, we could build in-house games going forward, but to scale, this is how we've laid out the foundations initially. But that's like a quick overview of what we do, and I'm sure we'll get into that in a bit more detail as the talk progresses. So thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Z Dog, for that beautiful introduction. And yeah, we have King Snooch in the room. Thank you so much, Mark, for coming. And guys, King Snooch is the friend of KOLs. So yeah, King Snooch, thank you for coming. And how are you doing today? We have the Rip Studios, Bananaclip Studios, and Draconian Era as our guest for today. So yeah, there.
Good morning, Harley. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming. Actually, because these are gaming, and my son to gaming. So yeah, you are the expert, and you guys ask the right questions. So yeah, um, before you rug, I give you a chance to. Oh, you haven't heard the banana clip introduction, so yeah, maybe I give you one. A chance to ask question um, to any of the guests today. It says like any general question about gaming or
Are you asking us, Harley, or?
oh no, it's Mark.
Ah, okay.
He's Mitch, yeah. I hope that he's not rugging.
Yeah, Mark comes in, comes out.
Yes, Restream always, you know, um, kick him.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Mark's on the road. Mark's definitely on the road right now. He's definitely driving.
I get he's up for work. Anyway, my question will be like this is maybe a common question for all of the AMAs. So, what do you do, guys, for Banana Clip Studios? Oh, now let's go first for Draconian era. Um, Before you build on WebG, what do you do on Web2? And what made you, interested in building gaming in Web3?
Well, in IRL, I'm your regular tech guy who fixes your computers in the corner store. And with the passion of a lot of gaming. And I would say it started as a underestimation of the entire ecosystem of the amazing Web 2 and Web 3. Like I said before, I really thought the NFTs were like a picture you just create and then you can just flip it for $1 million, you know. But when I came to make the NFTs, I'm like, oh shit, this is a Pandora's box, and like that, it just escalated from one thing to another. And a game of mine was always like a fantasy, a dream to create. And I would say most of the help that came through was from Unreal Engine being able to provide those assets and being able to provide those guidelines and the amazing people of the Unreal community that have them thousands of hours of YouTube videos for a newbie like me to build something like this. So yeah, that's how I started. That's how it came to fruition, and that's how I expanded.
So are
It's
you the developer
Yeah,
or okay? So
I'm the developer. Yeah.
very, very cool. Very cool. You So have you built games before, or is this kind of your first project and you've been building this out for years and you've switched to Web3 from
This is
being
my
web?
first game. This is my
Nice.
first game. Yeah.
I'm
The
interested.
entire
How long has it taken you to build out? Because it seems like quite a complex game, and
let's say I started back in December 2022, 25th December. That's when I created the project. I think I went into developing it after 2 months, yeah, give or take, because I wanted to provide proof of work. So yeah, I would give or take a year and 2 months of watching videos nonstop here and there, destroying projects, recreating them again. Fun
very
times,
cool.
good times. Yeah.
And how'd you come up with the concept? Is it inspired by another role playing game, or was it just like a fresh concept?
It is a concept of let's just say I wanted to integrate the best things of the best games out there. I love the fact that I can, for example, take Horizon Zero Dawn, that game. You can role play the game all the way through. You can skin it and stuff like that, but you always get killed over there, right? And then there's another if you have played the animated RPG of Sword Art Online, you had the relaxation part of it. So I really wanted to make a game with its own ecosystem where at least if you're pissed off at work, you can come in and grind the monsters as much as you want. And
Mm.
then if you want to just come and chill, you can come and look at the scenery, hear the birds and have a nice environment, have a sun on your face, and you're doing fishing. That's it. Call it a day. You just do your fishing. That's it.
Mhm.
It sounds like
So,
you had many bad days at work because I've heard that from one of the spaces.
well, you have amazing people out there in New York who are especially, you know, very, very aggressive when it turns out a company destroys their things. And who's the guy who takes the fall? The guy behind the counter. That's, doesn't, but you gotta be a big smile and say, "Yeah, sure, no problem, sir. You're gonna take care of it." And then you come home and play Counter Strike, or you play Hunt, or you play other games where you can kill other people.
Like the outlet. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for that, Mira. Let's go
No.
to Bananaclip. So, what do you guys do before Web3?
I'll go first. Yeah, so before Web3, I worked Web2, worked at a couple startups. And then I actually tried to go into Web3 a couple years ago. I tried to build my own social, almost like LinkedIn, but with like tokens, LinkedIn plus Reddit combination. So I tried that in the Web3 space. I didn't really keep going with that, obviously. But then I kind of, and then we started working on met Max. Then we kind of started working together more, built some other ideas out, worked on some other software, and we kind of stumbled upon this concept. So that's kind of how we got here. We go on more specifics. Yeah, I can take it. So I've done through my career mostly product design stuff. So both interface software things as well as a few physical. I worked for a few health companies. And yeah, most of my focus there had been on product design, ending in interface stuff, which is kind of where I'm focusing now with Bananaclip. Um, and it's a cool segue because a lot of people talk about the big barrier to entry for Web3, and a huge part of that barrier is which is a really interesting topic. Because if the user experience for Web3, all of Web3, you could give any example for an exchange, a wallet, just a simple transfer, whatever you're doing. It all really comes down to the user experience. And if we as a community are able to get that really dialed in, um, so that anybody can easily use Web3, even in games, for example, where Web3 can really stretch its legs as a global value system, um, then we can make magic and we can have people join so much easier. So recently, that's been my obsession in the space is user experience, user interface. How do we, really rethink things from the ground up and combine our technology and our creativity to create an experience that works for everybody.
Mhm. And I think that's a really really incredible point. User onboarding is definitely one of the um, most important or largest barriers to entry in the gaming space in particular. A company that I think does it. So there's not a lot of Web3 gaming ecosystems that have actually been able to bridge that gap between Web2 and Web3. That's what we think. So typically they're really big in Web3 ecosystems, but getting the Web2 guys to buy into this narrative, buy into this idea and this ideology is definitely more difficult. And there's a company called massive company. It's called Mythical Games. I'm sure you guys have heard of them, and they've done this to a very very high level. And if you see like NFL Rivals, obviously they had a partnership with the NFL, etc. But none of the interaction with the blockchain happens on the front end. Everything on the front end super seamless, and then on the back end they have everything translating or automatically converting into mythical token as a storage of value. But they were like the first company that we've seen that were able to do that to a very high level. Also, Joyride Games with Solitaire Blitz and stuff like that. So there definitely is some improvement, but 100%. I think that we can't confuse the Web2 guys. We have to keep it super to the point. Log in with socials, log in with a phone number, create a wallet on the back end, and then just take it from there. So I'm completely on board with you guys there. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys are you guys building all your games in-house, or are you also partnering up with the development studios, or maybe buying other mini games and stuff like that?
Yeah, great question. Great question. So I guess I can start with sort of the grand vision for Bananaclip. Our grand vision is to be the platform for these browser games and simply provide, a beautiful venue for developers, whether they be indie developers, big AAA studios, anybody from the classic iconic browser game world to adapt their games onto a Web3 venue. So that is our ultimate sort of goal. Just we are the platform. We provide the SDK for all of the token integration. I think I mentioned the buying and selling of in-game cash. So that's like a huge thing that we haven't seen yet, where each game will have its own in-game cash, and then you'll be able to use the platform currency, our token, to buy and sell in-game cash from different browser games. And that's how they all kind of connect. But we want to make that onboarding process like the easiest thing for any sort of developer, including the developers who have created iconic classics like Bloons Tower Defense, which a ton of people enjoy. So to have those big studios and indie developers on, that would really be amazing. So that's our main goal. But to start, we will be developing some of our games, and those will be adaptations from iconic classics. One of them being Overload. It's a spin-off on Motherload. You guys may have played before. Upgraded graphics. There's going to be integration of plenty of tokens from the ecosystem. So different projects will be able to incorporate their tokens that you can find as quasi minerals in the ground. But yeah, great question. Eventually, we're going to be the platform, but for now, we are starting off building some games. Yeah.
So essentially, building virtual economies on a game-by-game basis, and then having an overarching token that relates to each of those virtual economies, right?
Yes. And in terms of those virtual economies in the games, something we found really important was we don't want to kind of mess with the fine sort of mechanics of the games themselves, because even though these browser games they're super simple compared to current games, a ton of the magic is in the fine mechanics that make them so simple yet addicting. So we don't want to mess with those mechanics, and that's why we're doing that bridge in-game, out-of-game. So yeah, that's our reasoning there.
Nice, man. Have you guys thought about obviously onboarding, as you said, is a massive element of what you guys do. Have you thought about, are you going to build that onboarding system in-house, or are you going to use third parties? Because we know like there's a shit ton of third parties coming out, like Magic Link, for example, that allow you to manage that onboarding process. How do you guys see that happening?
Yeah, we're definitely open to partnerships and working with other people, and obviously that's a huge part of what we're doing. We're definitely not here to just compete and kind of bulldoze our way through everything. We want to partner, work with as many people as we can. There's a ton of cool technology out there, a ton of cool creators. So that's huge for us. We're nice people, and we appreciate the value a ton of people bring in the industry. So we're definitely open to partnerships, whatever that may be, working with other technologies and integrating them onto the platform, whatever makes it easiest for the creators and the players. Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate. So it's essentially building in-house, which will then ultimately, as your community grows, as you get more users, turning into kind of like in more of an infrastructure play, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. For sure.
Good, man. I mean, we love infrastructure plays out here. I think it's hands down. If you can do it the right way, absolutely, man. It's definitely the future. But amazing, 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 amazing. We have a couple of questions for Draconian as well. If you're still there, are you there?
Right here.
Yeah, amazing, man. I was wondering, so from like a storytelling perspective, like, have you created like a story behind your game? Is it an open world? Is there something linking the characters? Can you want to tell us a bit more about the story behind the game, or perhaps the narrative within the game?
So the initial storyline is about um, a 40. It's called a planet of 42 Draconian speed, and the entire story revolves around the war with the different species you have. Since it's fantasy, I have them included into like dragons, the dragonians, the werewolves, the werecats, the humans, different species altogether, and it revolves around a resource war that happened due to greed of certain people and certain experimentation. Now, that is the general lore. The initial 30 characters that we have are the champions, and the story revolves around each champion is going to be different. Now, but the main storyline is going to be followed through the eyes of Apollo, which is a character, and we have a storyline for him. And during his journey, we will integrate the other characters, how he interacts, how he fights with them, how he makes the peace treaties with them, and show the growth of the character as he grows up to be something more powerful. So at the moment, at the current game, we have released the Apollo's youngest version. Like, he's just teenager. He's grinding through the forest. He's going to the main city. And once I'm working on the quest integration system. So once the quest integration system comes in, um, you know, we'll give out quests that shows the part of the storyline where he goes, where he fights the different creatures, what he gains, and stuff like that. So yes, there is a general base outline, and if people want to hear the story or read the story, it's actually available in our Discord in the side story and the main storyline, and they can read through the whole thing.
Hmm. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I think we discussed this briefly on the weekend when we were on that AMA together. I think we should definitely discuss some form of a collaboration, perhaps getting some of our characters in your game or something of that nature. Given the fact that you're building this.
110%. It's like this RPG is like an creativity is the limit, basically. You can include anybody from anywhere and have different characters, have different features and abilities that they can have, and it's amazing what you can tweak around in an open world. And it's not necessarily forces you to do what just to follow the quest line. You can just bypass it and go and kill the boss monster, right? So that's the best part about it. So yeah, 110%. Let's do collab. Let's integrate our characters. Let's build something good. I would love that.
It'd be amazing, man. I mean, but what's your idea for this? Are you thinking about making this an open source ecosystem, like an interoperable ecosystem? Bringing in NFTs from other compatible chains and stuff like that. Is that part of your vision?
At the moment, no, because it's simply because I can't handle that workload. I think so. I'm trying to bite what I can chew, in a sense. I'll go slowly with a couple of close people who at least helped me supported me when I first started in the Web3. Because it's completely so. Like Wolf Punks is one of them. There's the DAO, DLA DAO. So he also helped me a lot from the sidelines to build the green game structure and everything. So I would like to integrate their characters first and introduce something so that at least they're solid, and it's kind of a show of faith from my side. Like, I'm definitely integrating you into the game kind of thing. But yeah, 110%. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this April when we have our mint and it goes through, if we mint out the weapons mint, and I should be able to hire a developer too, and we should be able to full scale add a nitrous and start building, expand it, because I don't think I'm pretty sure I can't handle the fact that in integration with Solana SDK and all the updates, I'll probably die.
fair, fair enough. I'm super surprised you're the only one working on this now, man. I mean, it's fucking
That's ridiculous.
commendable that you've gotten this far. So it's incredible.
It's passion, it's love, it's amazing, you know. And I can't complain. Unreal has provided with me the most asset packs I can get, and you know, you just expand on it. It's amazing. You get
How
these
have you
entire
found, how
creatures,
have you,
and
yeah,
go
sorry.
ahead.
Yeah. How have you found building on Unreal?
It's amazing. It's spectacular. Every month I'm excited for what free asset packs they drop, and I go and add them in my cart and buy them. So it's simply just add them, and then you just expand on them and add your own creativity to it, and then you follow the YouTube videos how to do traps, how to add AI, how to do this, how to do that, and you mash it together, and then you package it, and then go line by line, bang your head, have a cup of coffee, and try to figure out where you messed up in the blueprints.
For sure, for sure. I mean, this is a question for both of you guys, Draconian and Bananaclip. I mean, we've seen so many times, GameFi projects come in and then completely get their tokenomics wrong, right? Creating hyperinflationary ecosystems, not enough deflation, not enough burning. So essentially, people jump on the hype train, and then once their rewards or their earning potential decreases because of inflation, they jump onto the next game, right? How have you guys? Because obviously both of you are tokenizing. How do you guys plan on tackling that problem? And I think that's like the holy grail of this space, right? Who can solve the inflationary problem? So wondering how both of you are looking to do that.
Yeah, Draconian, you want to take this or?
Sure, I'll go for it. It is not perfected. Once again, nothing can be perfected when it comes to inflationary thing. Even our real world, everything is inflationary. For the moment, the way it is designed to have an ecosystem in-house is if you're going to be earning income through play to earn in the game, like doing through quests and forging items and forging NFTs and stuff like that, whatever you forge, there's going to be a cost attached to it, right? There's going to be, for example, if you're mining in the game, those tools are going to have durability, and that durability is going to break. So there's going to be specific vendor NPCs that are going to charge you the Draconian currency to repair, right? That's your cost right there, and that offsets the income that you earn. Now there's going to be different, there's different features where we have done is, I believe 3% of it goes back. Any income that's earned through NFT sales or anything like that goes back into the P2E treasury as well to support it. So that's another support right there. Then you have, let's say, certain weapons are gonna, if you mint, there's gonna be a minting cost attached to it. Brewing and not at an exponential level there, because it's gonna be offset by the amount what you earn on the quest lines. That's where the main income is, I believe, is gonna come through for people. So it's gonna be like, I believe, from the percentage ratio upon the cost of things, it should offset by 60% of it easily. That, at least that's the number we have come out to. Because if I go any higher than that, then nobody's going to play the play to earn. They got to be able to make some money off of it. Other than that, fingers crossed, it's in the free market token. So if it goes up, it goes up. And that's the best part about it, right? Free market token excites people to come in and play more.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm sorry. I just have to shout out to the 902 million viewers. Thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, continue. Just a shout
Yeah.
out. Yeah. Sorry for the just disturbance. Go ahead. Continue.
No, that was a fantastic answer, Draconian. I think we can talk about that in a bit more detail. But before that, why don't we hear Bananaclip's take on that?
Yeah, definitely. shout out the viewers as well. Love you guys. But yeah, that's another fantastic question. So this has been one of our biggest focuses because even some, studios, games, projects with absolutely crazy backing and hype have obviously failed in a lot of ways when it comes to tokenomics. And that's why we are kind of avoiding this play to earn title, because simply playing a game and earning a token, it doesn't really make too much sense. Like, where does that value come from? So sorry guys. Yeah, obviously this is a huge issue that hasn't really been solved yet. So what we're doing, we do want to create, well, we thought about it a lot, creating demand for the token and pretty much use cases on the platform. So really that's obviously the foundation of how you're going to kind of get price action that's not completely in one direction. Obviously, if you're just boosting the supply, printing tokens and giving them to people, it's going to, eventually, it's just supply and demand. It's pretty simple. So how do you actually create the demand there, and how do you create utility that actually makes sense? So there's a few ways we're doing it. One of them is, let's see, with classic games, iconic games like Bloons Tower Defense or anything. It could even be like Bunny Invasion. There's a ton of them. A lot of people used to try to cheat, like hack these games. There's websites where you had hacked versions of the games. You could max out your characters, etc. It was super fun. There's also times where you would, be super far in a game, so an hour into one of these browser games, and you're about to die, and you're like, I just wish I had one more, fuel up or whatever that may be, because I'm almost going to finish the game. I want to see what the final boss is like. I don't have time to commit to another hour, 2-3 hours of playing this game. Or you're in the middle of the game and you're going to die and you want to, you need a little bit more cash. So one of our huge things, and I think we mentioned this, is the buying and selling of in-game cash. We want to make it possible for players to, wherever they are in the game, buy in-game cash with our Bana token whenever they want to, and if they have enough Bana token. That's a big thing, which I think will be really fun. And vice versa, you'll be able to sell your in-game cash for Bana. Something else we're doing is we're doing NFT drops based on the art from these iconic games, and those will all be available completely in Bana, and you'll be able to mint those NFTs back on chain to whatever wallet you want to mint to. There's going to be a marketplace. There will be casino games, of course, like on these classic platforms. There will be, during PvP betting, things like player versus all betting, like Agario, games like this. A part of that will go back to our treasury, so it will be burned per se. And yeah, there's a few more functions we have going on, but great question again. I think that's the magic that everybody's looking to solve in this industry, because just having a hype thing that goes off but doesn't really hold doesn't make too much sense for the long run. And if we really want to, again, show Web 2 people the magic of Web 3, it has to be a sustainable, like, exciting economy, and an exciting economy does not involve losing a ton of value. So yeah.
100%.
Absolutely, man. Great answer. Something that we always thought, because before we really championed the creative side of things, we explored being a game studio, etc. And after studying multiple white papers, multiple projects, we realized how evident it was that this tokenomics problem is it has to be a trial and error, right? It's but a lot of the times you only have one or two chances, right? If the minute you get too inflationary, the whole thing comes tumbling down. So what we found is wagering was actually a really effective way of doing that, right? Wagering. So it's like essentially, two people put 10 each, 10 tokens each, for example. Winner gets 18, you burn 2. That way, essentially, you're not minting more tokens. It's already correlated to the supply and circulation. So we always liked wagering as a mechanism to kind of control inflation as much as possible, and maybe that's something you guys have thought about as well. I think
I
that's
think
that's a
they,
great
they
way.
mentioned it, right? You guys mentioned wagering, PvP games, right? Yeah.
PvP betting, same thing. Yeah, burn a few of the tokens, and then that goes for the player versus all thing. So yeah, you're spot on right there.
I
Yeah.
like that, man. I like that. What do you guys think of barriers to entry? That's another huge problem in Web3 gaming, right? Play the game, but in order to play the game, you have to buy this NFT for $150. 99% of the Web2 audience is automatically out of there.
Yeah.
What do also a question for both you, Draconian and Bananaclips. What are your barriers to entry, if you have barriers to entry? And how are you making this as accessible as possible to the ordinary gamer?
Yeah, fantastic question again. This was another one of our focus points. So a huge thing for us was these browser games, these iconic games like Bananaclip and such. The magic there comes from you, like it being one click to play. You don't have to sign in. The game loads in like 3 seconds or so. You can instantly replay, and you don't need an account unless you want to keep track of your past wins, your favorite games, etc. So we want to do, and I believe this may be a first in Web3 as well. We want to do one click to play, no need to sign up, instant replay for games, just like classic browser game sites. So no NFT, you don't have to connect a wallet, you don't have to do anything. You can just play as a Web2 person again and again and again, and you only have to sign up when you want to start using the economic capabilities that Web3 offers. So that's a huge value that we're trying to push, and we think it could really be huge for Web2 people and Web3 alike. If it's somebody who's unfamiliar with our platform and they just want to try it out, going to something like Nakamoto Games or something similar, kind of doing something similar to what we're doing. It's kind of a process to play a game and to figure it out. So
just walk me through this then. So let's say if a Web2 guy doesn't have no barriers to entry, automatically signs in, etc. Where does their earning potential come from? Because like we all know, right? I mean, this thing becomes way too inflationary the minute you're distributing more value than you're getting from the player. So it's like if you have a Web2 guy that's basically just jumping in from a free-to-play perspective, is there any earning potential, or is that capped, or is there no earning potential unless they do a certain thing in the game? How are you guys doing that?
Right. Great question. So the way you earn from games it's a little different than kind of what's the current standard is. So the earning in the games comes from what we've mentioned before, buying and selling in-game cash. So the only way you're actually going to earn from these games is by selling cash you've made in-game. And with that comes risk of potentially losing the game pretty quickly because you forfeit your in-game assets to actually make money. And then if you want to continue, you'll have to reverse it and actually buy in-game cash. But the process for somebody who's say a Web2 guy who comes in and they want to make some money from this game, they want to make some Bana, they'll come in and they can play their game, and at any point you'll be able to sell your in-game cash. And when you do that, you're prompted to sign in. You'll have options for amount of cash you want to sell. And then you'll use, socials or an email to sign in. And that will connect you to your wallet. We'll create a wallet for you. So the balance there comes from actually an equation. So it's not the buying and selling of in-game cash is not a constant. So that's going to be adjusted. And we have in our white paper, we have the formulas for that. But it's not going to be like, okay, if 1 million people get on and start playing Bloons Tower Defense and they win the game and they all cash out, it's going to be it's going to crash the whole economy. So each game has its own constantly variable equation for the actual Bana to in-game currency exchange rate. And that's going to keep us capped at a certain total inflation rate. And each game kind of acts as a farm on DEX yield farming. So based on the playing of each game and the popularity, those games will be allocated more of Bana that can be acquired from trading the in-game currency for that game. and yeah, it's constantly variable. So I know that was long-winded, but please, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask.
No, that's great, man. That's great, man. Very excited to see what you guys how your project evolves, and as you get closer. I assume you guys haven't launched yet, right? Launching soon.
No, we have not launched. We have a few betas out. We're testing some of our
Nice.
first games, but no public
So,
launch.
how many games have you guys built so far?
We're currently working on 3 games right now. 3 classics: a tower defense game, an Agario lookalike, and a Motherload style game.
Have you partnered with any other studio to get their games onto your platform?
We are in talks with multiple studios. We're obviously a big thing there is like Web3 isn't too friendly to a lot of big name studios. It's kind of a it's not the most trustworthy place. So our goal, and we know, we're playing the long game here, but we really want to create something that actually makes sense for Web2 companies, and where they're not risking, and that's actually like viable for Web2. So that's a big goal of ours. We are in preliminary talks with a lot of studios though, and response has not been too bad. But yeah. So
Exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. I think it's the kind of the tokenization element that typically scares the Web2 studios away. But it's super critical to differentiate between tokenization and blockchain as an infrastructure play, right? How blockchain can benefit gaming from an ownership perspective and interoperability perspective, not necessarily jumping into tokenization, because I think that's where a lot of the red tape comes in psychologically for these Web2 guys. So I'm sure you guys will definitely find good fits as you explore more game studio partnerships. But yeah, great answers, man. Great answers. Harley, I think we're obviously talking to Draconian and Banana, but we have 2 more people on the stream. Are you guys also projects, Dog Guy and 404
Yeah.
more?
Thank you for that. Dog is the partnership person. Dog, can you move the glass?
Yeah.
Welcome for Opermon. Welcome to the stream. So yeah.
Welcome,
Yeah,
guys.
I'm at Dog Guy on Twitter. I do marketing and manage partnerships for Bananaclip. But
Okay,
Max
nice.
is killing it over here, so I'm just letting him roll. So
Yeah, they
Okay,
are.
nice.
Me too. I've been silent all along, and I was like, "Yay, they're doing a great job." And for Opermon, do you have a question for these 2? They're like a matinee idol.
Morning, guys. I don't really have any questions yet. I'm listening, just listening for now. But when I do have one, I will pop it up. I came in kind of late, so I don't want to just like have a question that's not really helping anything. So I don't really have a question, no.
Thank you so much, though, for coming always for Opermon, and thank you guys for for the participation for Banana Clip and Dog. Should I announce the giveaway here, or do we do that on the Discord for
yeah,
both?
we can announce it here.
Okay.
I'll just say anybody that's joined, screenshot that you're here, post it in the Discord, open a ticket, preferably. Don't flood our general chat, and we'll hook you up with an OG roll. OG rolls are closing around the time of our public sale, which should be in early May. We have an NFT launch starting. OGs will get early access to that, free access to kind of game passes. Probably gonna hook you guys up with some Bana token as well. And then we were doing a giveaway for 500,000 Bana. I'll let Harley kind of dictate how we want to do that giveaway, but we definitely want to give away some Bana right after mint. So I'll let you take the lead on that.
Thank you so much for that. That's very generous of you guys. And what I will do actually today is we're going to have a guessing game on both Discord. So first, I'm gonna comment the Discord link of Rift Studios, and then afterwards we will play on the Bananaclip Discord. So for those who's watching right now, please go to the Discord link or go to the Discord community that I've posted on the comment section, and we will play a guessing game, the easiest one, and everyone can participate as long as you're here watching and supporting us. And shout out to 1,357 viewers. Thank you guys for joining us today. And I noticed that viewers goes up whenever my camera is off, so I'm gonna put that up. So yeah, can oh, give me a sec.
I got a
Why?
question for both the teams here that might
Sure.
might interest them. So I was just at NFT NYC and I met Draconian and everything. So my question for the gaming people is: do you guys plan on having collaborations with other NFT brands where you could bring another character from another brand into your games that could kind of like cross pollinate between two different, you know, it doesn't even have to be Web3 brands, but it would be cool to see cross pollination between different Web3 brands, different blockchains altogether. And this could actually help you maybe bridge in and cross pollinate between Web2 and Web3.
So, this question was asked by Rift Studios for us, and I'll say the same thing. Um, like I said, the option is available. The option is amazing to bring in, um, but at the moment, um, I don't think I can afford or be able to handle the workload that comes with it. So, once I grow my team and expand my team, yes, 110%. But at the current moment, the game is gonna have decals of projects in the architect to show that we favor them in house, and those are basically the verified projects that we believe in a way.
Thank you for that. Yeah, and I missed the beginning of it. So whatever Rift asked, I apologize. I was sleeping, right? But yeah, man, I definitely understand. You know, when you're a small team, it's hard to do all these things, right? So it's like even your community wants you to do these big feats, and it's kind of hard for a person who's just working by himself. But I do appreciate the fact that you will have decals in your game that support other brands, and then hopefully those people come and support you a little bit. And like I told you, Draconian, we need to get in the DMs and see if there's anything I could help you with, and then that'll be another person on your team that's kind of like helping you out.
Sounds good to me. Always ready. I'll take
Thank
any
you.
kind of support. Like I said, I'm building this on my own, and I always say it during my spaces as well. I'm open to constructive criticism with an open mind. I don't take it as a negative comment. You say this is bad, that means I'll take it as this is bad. All right, let's fix it out. So if you say let's do this, no problem. 110%. Let's do this. Well, I'll hit you up in the DMs. Let's go.
So we're supposed to play. I thought Riff will be playing Draconian games, but I think that's gonna be for the second session since we don't have that much time, and it's like a question and answer AMA at the moment. So yeah, we will have more collaboration or community collaboration wherein we will be playing together with the community, because I've noticed for the most collaboration they just announce their collaborations on Twitter, but they don't actually have the community engagement collaboration, which is missed opportunity for both collaborating projects. So I'm definitely gonna reach out to you, Doug, again for the gaming part, some poker, these founders versus founders poker game, because Yakub is our unbeatable champion for poker. So maybe you are interested with that as well. And I'm here in Banana Clip Studios Discord right now. Are you guys in Rift. We're going to play on Rift Studios Discord. So it's easy, guys. I give you 2 more minutes to join the community or the Discord. Type one if you are already on the Discord. So I will be making I'll be making sure that you guys are actually from the live and not just on Discord. That's gonna be like joining the game. So you will be guessing from number 1 to 50. So yeah, that's easy. 1 to 50. That's gonna be like unlimited entries, and I'm going to give the number on the private chat of the live so that they can verify it as well. All right. So make sure that you are already on the Discord. And all right, Gojo. Who else are here? All right. Let's make. Let's start. I don't think there's a delay in live stream. So yeah. All right. So Team Rift. Go ahead, guys. Choose a number. Oh, okay. Hang on. I did
How many
not.
guesses do we get? How many guesses do we get, Harley? Three?
Okay. Yeah. Three guess. Three guess. All right. So
Alan.
that's the number. Oh, we can't hear you once we leave the broadcast. Okay, fair enough, Tabsy. Just join those who are going to be joining here, and that will be typing the number on the chat. Make sure that you are also on Discord because if not, it will be your winnings will be mine. So yeah, you can now start. You only have three chances or three guesses. Choose from 1 to 50. Okay, let's go. Jai, one. For real, no one's. Where are you guys guessing? Are you in Discord? Are you in the comments of the live? Okay. Drop your guess on the comment section of this live stream. You only have three chances. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh my god, Topsy, you're not checking the comments. Jai already gave the 22. We're gonna get. Yes, on the live, Topsy, on the live. Oh, the sun. No one? Oh, serious? Joseph, the crypto, yes, I'm seeing your comment. Who will get some. Okay, no one yet. Uh, so I dropped a number here. Where's the Should I follow the number that you've sent me, guys? Z Dog.
Should I announce the number, Harley?
I've sent the number on the private chat, but you also sent me a number. So
Yes. Oh, okay. I wrote it on the Discord directly to you.
mm, okay.
That's our number.
No one yet. Oh my god.
Should we give them some more guesses?
No, we should we should
Oh,
just we're down to keep our banana token as well, you know.
no one's winning. No one's winning. Oh, come on, guys. We have 500k banana. Let's get those bananas. All right. So, hope you guys listen to the. Oh, I forgot the name of the. Oh, no one yet. Oh my god, guys! Only guess. You can guess as many numbers as you can now, so that you win. Actually, if I send you the number, guys, let's 50-50. Okay, I'll get the. But don't tell them. Ah, no one yet. Shout out to the 1,555 viewers, but there's only few. Looks like there's only few ones paying attention.
It sounds like we're gonna keep our
Hey,
tokens.
oh yeah. All right, Atticus Zammer. So the 500k is not gonna be like all yours. It's gonna be like divided to a few more games. Will be. Do you have a question, guy, or do you have a uh, some kind of question to the community that you want them to guess or answer for the game, so that we can distribute the prize? It's 500k, so yeah, we can have more winners for that. So yeah, the the number was
Guys, we only had a three number guess. You guys are throwing in numbers like there's no tomorrow. Maximilian was 1 to 50. I don't know why you're putting 99 and 60.
no, he said it's only guess already because there's no one getting it. And yeah, I was, why are you guys dropping numbers on the private chat? It's like I dropped the number there for you. Why did you? So I'm gonna follow this one, the first number that I've.
I don't think we have a winner, to be honest. So I think
Yeah.
Banana keeps their tokens. Woo! Banana
Oh,
No,
wins.
yeah, that's okay. That was a lot of banana token, so that's okay. Maybe
that,
make it kind of hard for him to get it.
that
That
just
was, that was a lot of money in banana token.
What the hell is going on?
okay. Oh well. Oh my god.
I like how Atticus has guessed at least a dozen times and hasn't gotten it. It's definitely my favorite part of this.
I should be playing some music in here, but we will get a copyright issue with. I'm gonna play a music NFT so that we won't get that. Guys, it's boring already. Come on. You're not gonna win? Oh my god. That's okay, so let's do it like this. No one's actually why you have to it's just one number. Guys, there's tons of you here answering. No one's actually getting it. Oh my god. So I will let Z Dog choose a winner from the comment section. Is that okay?
Do you want me to choose a winner based on the number that we picked?
Yep.
I mean, kind of
No,
hard.
okay.
I mean, I just don't want to. It's
Okay,
okay.
I'll do a wheel of names. Oh my
There's
god.
definitely a winner, but did anybody follow the rules? No. So
Okay, I will try to if it's wheel of
Why don't we
names.
let?
That's fine.
How about? Why don't you let? Since it's banana tokens, why don't you let banana choose the
Yeah,
winner?
yeah, yeah. Choose one winner. For the it's 500K, so let's give away the 100 to one or choose one winner from the live audience. Okay, now guys, ask banana team to
What?
choose you. How do you make them choose you? Oh my god, send banana pics. Oh, you can send on the live.
That should be our next campaign. Is take selfies of yourself eating a banana and tag us, and
It's
we'll
so
give you
cute.
something.
It's like the god hates NFTs before that. There's like a banana in the tape. Guys, ask banana team to choose you. Is it Cinder fucking Rella? Macmillan? I love saying your name, Cinder fucking Rella. Topsy, Gojo. Who else? Who's the most
I feel
active
like
here? Gojo, Atiku, Summer.
Yeah, Macmillan,
Yeah.
you got some good content going on.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Gojo just slid in. Oh, Gojo with the L word. He loves banana.
no, I think
Okay, okay, Gojo. Gojo, you got my habit.
oh,
Macmillan, you got one more shot, bro. One more shot.
If I were you guys,
all right.
I'll add on my name banana with a ticker. You guys have the program bubble out there. Oh my god, guys, you guys are so slow. You don't know how to win.
I would play your game
Why do you
earnestly.
have haha at the end, Tubsy? Are you not serious?
I think Tobesy needs early access, guys.
Tubsy. All right, I guess. What do you think?
Tough decision,
This is
man.
a tough decision.
It's a really tough decision, guys.
Can we like split it up?
Yeah, can we split it
Okay,
up?
We do
yeah.
like a
Three?
So how many people should we split it from? All of them that are active right now commenting?
Yeah, anybody that's
yeah.
active and commenting, if you go hop in the Bananaclip Discord, we have a wallet submission section. Go make a
Let's
Cardano wallet if you don't already
go.
have one, and we'll just split it up between everybody.
Yeah, we'll split it
But
up.
but
Okay.
if you don't comment within the next couple of hours, like within the next 30 minutes, you're not getting any Bana token. But
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm gonna send my wallet too as well, and I'm gonna get the 300K.
yeah, that's cool. We'll let that ride.
That's sneaky.
A little
That is
sneaky.
sneaky.
I see why you brought us here now.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Oh, guys, look at Taurus, man. Taurus had a great fucking suggestion. Should run a quick Q&A for 10 minutes. The best question gets the win. Quick Q&A.
Oh, Taris is here. Taris! Oh my god,
Taurus is a dude.
Taris!
Taurus
Taris, you're
is a
here.
dude.
Yeah, yeah. I just had to show up. I'm not having the best morning. I didn't want to bring the vibe down, but I figured I'd come save your ass, Carly.
Oh my god,
You brought the vibe up, bro.
you should you should oh my god, you should be here earlier. You missed the part where they opened their cam both and they were like, ooh,
That was just you,
boy
Harley.
next door. Anyway, yeah, go ahead, Therese. Um, I know that you're not having the best day, but I hope that you will have a better day after this. So, yeah, what do you want to ask our banana clip guys?
I honestly missed the whole show. I don't want to have
Yeah.
them restate everything that they probably already said about their project.
It's like, okay, let's go an hour again. But yeah, maybe generally, or like the question that you have in mind when I actually sent you the, or the collaboration, right? So have you checked them, or you usually ask the network, the Cardano? That was I was waiting for.
Oh, so you didn't ask any of those questions?
I was waiting for you to ask. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So just like a quick TLDR, what are you guys and what are you doing?
You want
Yeah, for sure. Nice to meet you, Taurus, by the way. Let's see. So, we are pretty much taking iconic browser games from the likes of Miniclip, Addicting Games, Crazy Games, um, and we are tokenizing them. Um, Unlike a lot of other Web3 gaming projects and such, this market is massive. It's 500 million players and growing. All of the games are proven. The mechanics are addicting. Because of their simplicity, they're primed for tokenization. And also because of their simplicity, we can kind of, as a community, showcase the capabilities of tokenization of blockchain as an interoperable global value system in a way that hasn't really been done before. So yeah, that's our vibe. Let us know if you have any questions. I know there's a lot more detail to talk about, but
yeah.
quick overview.
Okay. I'm actually a truck driver and I'm at a truck stop at the moment, so it's a little louder than I'd want it to be. But so the TLDR is that you guys take cool mini games and like tokenize them, create NFTs for them, and then you can own them and trade them, basically.
Yeah, NFTs will certainly be part of it. But the main idea is just to take iconic games that are proven and to add like super simple economies to them. So the ability to buy and sell in-game cash, the ability to bet player versus player, the ability to wager in like a player versus all arena, such as Agario, and keeping it all, of course, super simple, one click to play. Even Web2 people will have a breeze playing using the economy. And a ton of token utility, the ability to buy marketplace items, etc. Um,
That's
yeah.
that's a
Oh,
good,
that's
Tariq, that your question actually is a
Sure.
good, follow up, because there's tons of people that just, join now and they're just hearing that and see it says, is it BNB or E? He's asking Gojo. Um,
hmm. Well,
well,
yeah.
Yeah.
What chain
Well,
are you
actually,
guys on?
so yeah, good question. So we're actually doing our TGE on Cardano in about a month, um, but we will be multi-chain. So we're pretty much going to do when we move to another chain, we're going to do a burn on Cardano and a mint on the new chain. So yeah, we want to be as interoperable as possible. Bananaclip itself, the platform will actually act as a bridge. So if you're on multiple chains, you'll be able to bridge from one wallet to another wallet via the Bananaclip platform. But yeah, we want to be as multi-chain as possible, EVM, Cardano, um, and move on from there. So yeah, that's kind of the whole point of the simplicity here and the interoperability. If we want, the whole browser gaming, iconic browser gaming market with us, then it needs to be, easy to use for everybody, not just all Web 2 people, but all Web 3 people from all walks of the
oh,
ecosystem.
he's he rocked. So thank you for that, Banana Clip, for the wonderful answer. So for the new live viewers, for those who just got in here, you can just replay the video. And for the remaining rewards, we will have like a thread contest for those who's in here right now, listening. Whatever you hear from Banana Clip, or the Banana Clip revealed today, create a tweet and tag them, and yeah, tell or post what do you love about Banana Clip and Draconian, and also Rift. All right, so yeah, that's it. Oh my God, it's I'm sorry guys, it's been a pretty long day for me. So yeah, thank you for taking over actually Rift, or Z Dog and Yakub. I hope you guys have a great day. And for those who's watching right now, go to Rift Discord, Banana Clip Discord, and see what they are building and check their games, play their games in DYOR. All right, so yeah, I'll be ending this stream now, but you guys stay for